Welcome to F1 World, a journey. As you play, you'll earn upgrades that can be equipped. Along the way, you'll build up your compendium. So when you're ready, jump into the play. So this is what we call the activity screen. It's basically your jumping off point for all the different ways you can play F1 World. Okay, so feel free to explore, have a good look around. Welcome to the series screen. Each series of events, completing a series can unlock further series.
Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to our latest F1 World event. So many stories up and down the grid, and as our drivers line up on the grid now.
Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, good work. Great pass. Yes, good stuff. That is a good day's work. We hit the target and you brought it home cleanly.
Smiling faces on the pit wall then after that superb win here in Spielberg. And rightly so, a brilliant effort from the whole team. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capture.
Well, what a brilliant day of F1 World action this has been. Following these drivers throughout the season has been an
Nice one, you've just earned an upgrade. Upgrades can be equipped in the garage, so it's worth... This is your garage. As you play F1 World, upgrades are split into car parts and team members. Team members require a contract in order to be equipped. As well as improving your tech level, upgrades also... Okay, new items you've acquired appear here. So we've got some, so let's go and open them and see what you...
Welcome along, everybody, to our latest F1 World event. There might just be a single prize for victory, but there are so many stories up and down the grid as our drivers look to make a name for themselves. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, it's the home of the Formula One World Championship. It's where it all began in 1950, and it's my favourite track on the calendar. But what do our drivers... Anthony Davidson, we've got a driver on our grid today that is operating at a higher level than other drivers are. Is this too easy for them?
It's actually a really enjoyable experience. From my experience as a driver, having a better car than anyone around you, it's a joyous thing because it gives you that unfair advantage.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, let's try and get those places back. DRS enabled. On them, they might make a mistake. mate, that was great stuff, but I feel like you've not done yourself a favour there, because now the expectation is right up there every time.
So after a day of mixed fortunes up and down the field, we bring today's race to a close. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that...
Here comes your top... We describe